So, over the course of SpongeBob's 25 plus year run, all of the characters in the show have had some good and some bad episodes. And today I would like to pick what episode each character is the best and the worst in. Hey! So to clarify, we are not picking the worst episode and the best episode that the character appears in. For example, A Pal for Gary is a terrible episode that Gary plays a big role in, but he is not the problem with the episode, so that wouldn't be a bad Gary appearance, it would just be a bad episode that Gary appears in. So what we're picking is the episode where each character is at their best and at their worst. And let's start with SpongeBob. The episode with SpongeBob's best appearance is, in my opinion, probably Pizza Delivery. Pizza Delivery perfectly shows off like SpongeBob's character, and he's extremely likable in it, even though he's like annoying Squidward with, refusing to let go of the pizza and stuff.
Will you let go of that stupid pizza already?
I can't, it's for the customer.
Who cares about the customer?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Squidward.
It shows him his like commitment to his job and how he is as a person.
Don't tell me you forgot my drink!
But you didn't order any.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink?
But
Didn't you ever once think of the customer?
And he just comes off as really likable in that episode. And on the opposite side, the worst episode for SpongeBob is definitely A Pal for Gary.
Gary, what has gotten into you, boy, huh? Because you refuse to show the least bit of respect for our new friend.
Like I said earlier, this episode isn't a bad Gary episode, it's a bad SpongeBob episode. Or I mean, it is a bad Gary episode because Gary is in it and he's like the main character. But SpongeBob is the one who really makes the episode bad. Like, he ignores Gary's well-being for the whole episode, and then finally when the big puffy fluffy monster attacks Gary, he like goes off on Gary.
Gary! You put Fluffy down right now. Bad boy Gary. Bad boy. Bad Gary. Bad. I have told you and told you.
It's just a really terrible episode, and writing SpongeBob, like really misunderstanding SpongeBob's character and just writing him as oblivious and stupid. It's all around just a terrible episode, and SpongeBob is terrible in it. Next we got Patrick, and for Patrick I would pick his best episode as Big Pink Loser from season 2. Big Pink Loser is the episode where Patrick gets hired at the Krusty Krab.
I can't do anything right.
You'll do fine.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
And similarly to SpongeBob in Pizza Delivery, I think Patrick comes off as both really likable and also hilarious in this episode.
Oh no, I broke it!
No, Patrick, you did it!
I did? Touchdown!
Like, his goal makes a lot of sense. He just wants a job so he can win an award like SpongeBob because he has tons of awards.
You'll get an award one day.
I'm never gonna get an award because I've never done anything!
But he's Patrick, so he messes up everything in the most hilarious way possible. Like, every joke in this episode lands, and Patrick is just so funny. An episode he is not funny in is his worst appearance, which is Rule of Dumb from season 4.
Mom's gonna be so proud of me.
No, she won't be, because these comic books are mine!
But I spent my entire life collecting those.
Yeah, well, now you can spend the rest of your life crying about it!
I don't know what they were thinking. They make Patrick so incredibly unlikable in this one. Like, you don't root for him. I mean, the point, I don't even know if the point is to root for him, but we just follow him the whole episode being just a complete asshole.
Well, I...
Saying I'm abusing my power! I'll put the whole town in prison! Questioning my authority is treason!
You know, taking away people's stuff and just going like hungry with power, which makes literally no sense. Like, this is misunderstanding a character at its finest. Like, this is not Patrick. I don't know what they were thinking. Squidward actually has the same best episode for me as Spongebob with the pizza delivery.
You know what else? I think the pizza's getting cold.
And the pizza's cold. Oh, the pizza's cold, not the pizza.
Pizza delivery is one of the best episodes of season 1, and there's like a reason for that. The writing in this episode is just so incredibly strong that I think both these main characters of the episode, it's like their best, if not some of the best episodes for them.
That way there. So let me get this straight. You think that we should go that way?
Yep.
Well, then I'm going this way.
Huh?
Squidward in pizza delivery, he argues with SpongeBob like the whole way, and he like wants him to give up, and he's like really annoyed with him and stuff, but firstly it's really entertaining to watch, and the ending scene is just perfect.
Sponge? It's okay. Sponge?
Like, Squidward standing up for SpongeBob after the whole episode of them being on like different, I don't know, what am I trying to say? After them being on different like wavelengths, like SpongeBob wants to deliver the pizza, Squidward just don't care and want to eat the pizza, and then he stands up for SpongeBob at the end.
Another one? Look, I told your little friend I ain't paying for that!
Well, this one's on the...
And like smacks the rude customer. It's like really cathartic to watch, and I think it's just a really great episode for Squidward. Squidward's worst episode, on the other hand, is where he kinda does the opposite. It's a little yellow book.
SpongeBob has named his spatula Fifi.
And this episode has him be really rude to SpongeBob, and this time, like, it's not even really justified. Like, you could argue, I guess, with the whole, like, oh, it's Squidward getting back at SpongeBob after all these, like, years of Squidward torture. But it's like, in the episode, he's just, like, steals SpongeBob's diary and reads it and shows everyone and, like, laughs, and he, like, still does it in the stocks.
Squidward! How could you?
It's just so not entertaining to watch, and you actually feel bad for SpongeBob. And this is like, what is this, like season 9? So this is an episode in season 9, so SpongeBob is not very likable himself, but he's just getting bullied by Squidward, and it's just, yeah, not a great appearance by Squidward. Sandy, I would say that Sandy's best episode is Texas, like one of her first episodes.
What is it?
Can't you see? It's Texas.
Texas? What's a Texas?
Oh, it's nothing but a memory now.
Texas is like, it's a really emotional episode, and at the same time a really funny one, and I think like Sandy being at the center of it and her like missing home and stuff.
Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel.
It's some really relatable stuff, and it's just really good writing. And yeah, all in all, like, it's a good episode. I like Sandy's role in it, and I think the ending is like, it's just really wholesome and heartwarming.
Home is where you're surrounded by other critters that care about you. Huh? Duh. What am I doing? I've been home all along, and it took me till just now to realize it.
So yeah, and her worst episode, I would say, is Squirrel Jelly. where Sandy is written as like insanely competitive and unlikable, and like she destroys jellyfish fields and she's just a jerk to everyone.
That's right! I own all of y'all!
Doesn't really feel like Sandy, at least not the early season Sandy. Yeah, I don't think there's anything saving this episode. Like even in the end when she like kind of realizes what she has done, it's like too late. Like, yeah. Mr. Krabs' best episode is Arg.
There it is! It's the Flying Dutchman's treasure! Go, 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 go! Mine.
Hey, Mr. Krabs is getting all sweaty again.
As some of y'all might know, I'm really a fan of Mr. Krabs' pirate personality, and this episode really showcases that. And it's just, he just gets so into the treasure hunt and like gets the ship and then becomes the captain.
And this is no game! We're gonna be pirates!
Pirates?
Aye! How'd you like to go on a real treasure hunt with a real treasure map?
I just really like this episode. He goes like way too far at the end and becomes super greedy, but it's not in like a evil supervillain, mega unlikable way.
We deserve a share!
Well, I'm the captain, and I say it's mine!
What about loyalty?
All for one!
And one for all!
It's just like, you know, it's just funny. And then the Dutchman comes and like he doesn't get anything anyway, so yeah, I think Arg is just in general a really good episode, and Mr. Krabs and his pirate treasure hunt is at the center of it, so yeah, it's his best episode in my opinion. And Mr. Krabs' worst episode is actually an episode kind of similar, with the mutiny on the Krusty, which is a really cool episode, or the concept is really cool, with the Krusty Krab kind of being turned into a pirate ship. Like, it doesn't get turned into a pirate ship because that's another episode, but like the ship gets not blown away, but like taken by the sea waves, and now Mr. Krabs has to like navigate the ship with all the customers and crew inside. And where they really drop the ball is just making Krabs mega unlikable in this one.
Why would I want to be captain to such a sorry bunch of lubbers? I'm through. And that's coming out of your pay!
Like here he's just, it's not even that he's too greedy, he's just greedy in a really unlikable way, where you just don't like him at all in this episode. Like, he's pissing me off if I watch this episode, and basically he himself ruins this episode from being a really cool episode.
Mr. Krabs!
Big me! Not buying it!
So, yeah, I think a character ruining an episode with a good concept makes it a good contender for the character's worst episode. Then we got Plankton, and I think Plankton's best appearance is in Fun.
F is for fire that burns down the whole town. Use for uranium bombs. N is for no survivors when you...
Plankton! Those things aren't what fun is all about.
Fun is, yeah, a really iconic episode. And Spongebob and Plankton's like friendship in this episode, I really like how it's written, because obviously Plankton becomes friends with Spongebob to get the formula, like trick him to give him the formula. But I really like how along the way he kind of loses track of that.
What's this all about, Mr. Krabs?
He's a thief. Look at the lust in his eye.
Why can't you just accept our friendship?
He's just after me recipe. I'll prove it to you.
And like Karen has to tell him like, yo, the formula, like, did you get the formula? And I really like that for Plankton, like seeing that side of him. And of course at the end there is the twist that he actually stole the patty or whatever. And I like that. I mean, I don't think this episode should have ended with him not actually wanting the formula, but I think the journey the episode takes us on and the characters on is just really good. And for worst Plankton episode, I don't know, I kind of had a hard time picking that one, because you could pick like in Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy, because he like steals Sandy's fur and makes the episode, but like he's not unlikable in that episode, he's just doing what he's always doing, it's just that it leads to a really bad episode. Yeah, so I guess I'm picking Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy because it's another Plankton disguise plot, and his like actions make it really kind of unwatchable as an episode, because the episode really sucks.
Hey, look! A hairless goat!
I was originally gonna pick Shellback Shenanigans, because it's like probably the least original of these episodes, because there are so many of them. But I think Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy is the worst out of them, and yeah. Plankton is not a character that really ruins episodes ever, but here the episode just sucks, and I don't know, Plankton is the cause of it, so I'm picking Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy. Then we got Plankton's wife, Karen. I think Karen's best appearance is Plankton's army in season 3.
He's off,
Everything yourself, and that's why everything you try ends up like this. And like this. And more recently, like this.
Plankton's army is a really good episode, and I like Karen's role in it, because, you know, she starts the episode by kind of being nice to Plankton, as nice as she can be, after he's like depressed after not getting the formula for the millionth time. And then she like starts making fun of him later in the episode with, you know, her finding out that his name is Sheldon in front of all of Plankton's cousins.
Back to the Plankton. For years it has been my goal to acquire the secret formula for...
And I think it's probably Karen's like funniest episode. Yeah, so I would pick Plankton's army as Karen's best episode. For her worst episode, I don't know, you could pick like any of the episodes in like the season or area around season 14, because I really don't like what they did to Karen's character. But I'm gonna pick a somewhat earlier episode with Cabin in the Kelp, because I just find the episode annoying and I find Karen annoying in it. Yeah, I just really don't like how they write her now in SpongeBob. She has kinda lost the point of the character to be this like robot, nonchalant, and now yeah, I don't know, this episode sucks and Karen kinda sucks in it. For Mrs. Puff, I would say that Doing Time is her best appearance, because I really like seeing Mrs. Puff going like insane.
Guards! Guards! They're back!
What's all the hubbub, Puff?
They're back!
Mrs. Puff, it's us!
With SpongeBob, of course, and that's like, this is the prime episode for that. Her going to prison, her going to prison and actually enjoying it there is a nice character arc, and then her slowly going more and more insane as SpongeBob breaks in and tries to get her out, which like I see both character motivations, I like that, and it's just really entertaining to watch this episode. Her insanity is really entertaining in it. For the worst episode, yeah, it's Demolition Doofus, the episode where she tries to kill SpongeBob.
Mrs. Puff, what should I...
Why are you still alive?
The episode really sucks. Like, it's first like her being driven to kill SpongeBob, but it's then that she actually wants SpongeBob dead. It's like, it's at the same time justified and not justified. It's like the writing has made SpongeBob, the writing in these seasons has made SpongeBob like so bad as a character, but at the same time she is written in this episode that you can't even root for her. Like, there's no winning with this episode, it just sucks. Then we got Larry, and I would say Larry's best appearance is SpongeGuard on duty.
Do not land flying ice cream trucks on the bathers.
SpongeBob, you okay? Hey!
I didn't know you were a lifeguard.
Spongebob on duty has Larry, you know, doing his lifeguard thing and giving over his lifeguard thing to Larry. No, Larry, not himself. And giving over his lifeguard job to Spongebob. And I think Larry is a really likable character in the early seasons, even though he can come off as some sort of a douche, not a douche even. He's like a bit self-centered sometimes, right? Shout out Flixtoon, or I guess what is his name now? Abyssal Tunes. And I like how he comes back to save the day. It's just, I don't know, Larry doesn't really do much in the show, but in this episode I think he has a good motivation for giving Spongebob the lifeguard job because he gets tricked and then he comes back to save the day. It's a good episode. Larry the floor manager, however, is not as good.
SpongeBob, you're ruining Larry's pump sesh.
Larry, you're ruining the Krusty Krab!
Get him, men!
And this is like, yeah, shout out Abyssal Tunes, Flixtoons again, because this is like the one episode where Larry actually comes off as unlikable. In this episode he just pushes everyone way too far and like, yeah, it's Flanderization. He is not very greatly written in this episode and I don't really like it, so yeah. And then we got Pearl, and Pearl's best episode, I think it's the chaperone.
Here, take SpongeBob.
The fry cook? Do you know what that would do to my complexion? People will mistake me for a planetarium.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I wasn't really sure, but I'm gonna say the chaperone. I like how she over the episode goes from being like pissed that she has to take SpongeBob to the prom because SpongeBob is like goofy and stuff. But then over the course of the episode she learns to like that he's actually funny and they have a funny night together, funny prom together.
The sponge. Well, when you take your leg and you stick it in the air, and then you take the other one and jam it right up there.
Yeah, I just think she's written pretty well here. The character journey, pretty good. Yeah. And for the worst, I would say whale watching.
What you up to?
Arts and crafts.
Hey, I dabble in the arts myself. Maybe I can help.
Here she comes off as more annoying. Like, she's often pretty annoying, but here it just, I don't know, I just don't like this whole babysitting plot with her and Squidward. Just not entertaining to watch at all, and the episode just kinda sucks. And finally we have Gary. I only did the main cast. I'm not gonna talk about like Bubble Bass and stuff because he actually Bubble Bass best, Pickles worst, any episode after that. But Gary, his best episode is, I think Gary takes a bath.
Gary! There's a bomb strapped to my chest! It's gonna explode in 3 seconds unless you take a bath!
Please.
This is another one I wasn't sure on, but I like Gary takes a bath. I think that in this episode, like, Gary is a cat, so he doesn't want to bathe, and he like keeps escaping SpongeBob in these really clever ways. But it's not like SpongeBob is getting like tortured or something. He's like just outsmarted by Gary, and it's a pretty funny episode.
Hey, Gare, how about some leapfrog?
Pretty fun watch. And a really unfunny watch is Treats, which is Gary's worst appearance. Mainly just because he just meows for the whole episode and it's just super annoying, like he won't stop meowing. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, the episode isn't really good in the first place, but the meowing just makes it so annoying, so Gary is making the episode even worse. So yeah, that's his worst episode. Yeah, let me know if these pics are crazy or not. Or yeah.